Who wants to be a pro Fortnite player? Just tell me from you boys. Who is bored of all the big edits your friends get and just in a blink of an eye you get killed and the shine they get because they're just fast editors? Are you exhausted of being in the shadows after the pros of the game with their fast flash edits get all the shine on YouTube and go the #1 trending in every single country? Do you want to achieve your dream and become a pro Fortnite player today? And I'm gonna help you with that. So just stay tuned for the end of the video, and I promise today in this element of the Fortnite player, we will be helping you become the best player in your friends and have moves that can impress your whole school, and even you can go into the championships if you do what we can tell you. And I hope you found the video enjoyable. So let's get right into it.
Zombie apocalypse.
Hey, what's up everyone, it's your boy Dan, and today we're back with another Fortnite tutorial video. Now today we're gonna talk about an element of the element that should be in a pro Fortnite player that wants to be trending, that wants to be in the championship, that wants to be a champion and has moves that can impress his friends and everyone in his school. And the element will be mainly focusing on is edits. Now edits are a very essential element, as it's also one of the hardest to master in this series. So to master it you need some practice, of course, like all the other elements. But the good thing is that it's basically a lifesaver, and it's who don't know edits will get killed pretty easily and has a very slim chance of getting a win. So I know the other one like the aims and the builds are very important, but editing is essential. You want to be a championship, you want to be a winner, you should know how to edit well and open and edit in the blink of an eye. And today I'm gonna help you how to go from the beginner an editor, or even less than a beginner in editing, to a pro editor with moves that can impress everyone in your school and lead you all the way to the top. So let's get in the first step. But if you found this tutorial enjoyable and helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to turn on the notifications bell not miss out on any of my videos. Also share it with all your friends and able to help them with their edits too, because we need to help everybody in the community that's struggling with being a pro Fortnite player. So let's get into the first step. The first step is practicing. As always, if you want to master anything, you need to practice. You need it. It's the most important step in all of these. It's more beneficial step, but you should know how to practice. Like you can't just go into an editor map or a map where you can build, just start editing. It could be useful, but it will be a very slow process. If you're a beginner, you need to get into a beginner map to be able to become a medium stage. But if you go into the hardest stage and you're a beginner, you will not be able to benefit from anything, and you'll get bored pretty easily. So we're gonna start with 3 maps in creative. So just go to creative and play some creative with these 3 maps, and I'll have the quoted on the screen. I will say them. So let's start with the beginner map, which is called map 3, and of course I'll leave a link or the code for each of this map in the description below under this video. So let's at first get into a creative, and I'll showcase all the maps.
20 minutes later.
Okay, so boys, to initiate the first step, we're here in the creative hub. As you can see, there's a couple of maps that I set up over here, and we're gonna discuss how we're gonna practice editing in these kind of maps. So I found a couple of maps on the internet that I found helpful for me, and I hope they also help you. I think you're gonna like them. So let's start with the beginner stage. Now the first beginner stage would be this one, which is called the beginner edit map, which is by thomadsen, and its code is 2290-9378-0863, and then you enter it. As you can see, let's see what it has, and just start the game. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I believe you all know to do this, but that's just administrative will happen. So we have here a timer you have here, which is clock to 5 minutes, and some editing triangles. They do have everything. We do have the stairs, triangles, and everything. I'm not gonna edit all now, but they do have everything in the game. The stairs, the triangles, the walls have everything. But the first stage is the triangles. After that, if you want to start editing and know how much you scored, so before you start, you get to this launch pad and you jump on it. I want to jump on it, that timer will start clocking, and then you go and edit all the course until you reach the end, and after the ending you will drop back from there and end here, and then you stop the timer and you see how much it took you for you to do this editing course. And you can get better scores if you want. For example, let's say you got 350. You could try here to get 350 in the time. It means like you took like 2 minutes or 2.5 minutes. Then you want to make it better. Then maybe you'll go to 4 or 350. Like you can, whatever you want, can still on. You can do it all again until you reach the result that you please. Then after that, back to the hub. After you think you are capable of this map and you're not a beginner yet, you should go to the medium map, which is actually right here. So it should be, yes, there it is. It's called Beginner Edit Course 1 by mayakhu. Okay, I don't know how to spell that. So that's what it is. It's called 51955440 7757, and of course the edit maps code will be all in the description below if you want to see them later on. So, and they'll be on the screen right now. As I said, they are in the description below to each map by itself to see, to able to get the code in the description. So there you go. We should enter it. Now I know I said that it's beginners, but for absolute beginners, this is the map for beginners that became amateurs or in the medium state. This is the best map for you. Like you see, after you're capable of the first map that I showcased, you will be able to do this very easily. It has some stairs, it has also some walls. It's a little bit more complicated, like it's 2 edits at once. And of course, if you play it all the other map, you know, it also has it at once, but this one a little more complicated more. Now I know the other one you have the time, this one you don't, but I found pretty easier than doing this. So in my opinion, the other one was a beginner and this one is a medium. So you enter, so you do them all and you have completed the course, and you have some small llamas over here. It's pretty fun and cute. Just see what you can get from them. Oh, these weapons. Okay, you can also have a weapon if you want to have this on aim. So you can just, like, for example, have a pump here, and here's someone after that wall. Just open the door and then hit it. Like, if you want to do that, if you want to practice some more with weapons to be more like practical what's happening inside the solo match, this is the map for you. Since it has weapons, has many opportunities. The other one does not have weapons but has a timer which could really improve you. But this one is for medium state who wants to practice aiming by edits and using them to shoot someone. The other one just edits by edits. So now let's get back to the hub and let's showcase the third map. Now the third map is not for pros exactly. It has a pro state, but I just want to showcase, like, they're not sponsoring the video or anything, but this map is very cool. You see, it has 3 stages, like 3 doors. It's for noobs, not noobs, for example, beginners, and others. For the beginners, the medium state, and the others. And we are welcomed by a cute hub here that you can see what we should do. Oh, so Candooks is on YouTube. Okay, that's a very good map. It's 856283489428. So here these 60 numbers are the beginner's course, as you can see. Oh, I'm real sorry, but I'm real sorry. Okay, so you see, it has also an editing course other than this. It's also good. Like you see, you have the first one is for beginners. It also has a timer. As you can see, when you enter the map, it will enter, and you have some stages like the gold for the silver 3.30 minutes, and the bronze 3 minutes on this timer. And this is for the beginners. Then the medium stage also have a timer, which is a little bit less. The gold and the bronze and the stuff a little bit harder, and then the pros a little bit harder. See, we have 3 minutes 2 and 2:30. So this is an excellent map. For example, if you did all the rest and you think you're a pro now and want to test out your skills, just enter the third map and you'll be alright to do a pro map. Okay, so boys, these are the maps I wanted to showcase you. Now we move on to the second step.
75 years later.
Okay, boys, after I've shown you the first step, which was to practice on creative map, this second step will make it efficient. Because if we don't do the second step that I will showcase right now, you will not be able to get any benefit from the first step. So the second step is to be consistent. What that means is you should play every single day. When I say every single day, I mean it. You should play for at least 1 hour a day, or even more if you want to get better fast. Now, I don't mean to play like for 6 hours every day. That is very harmful for your body. But I mean to at least play every day, every 2 days at least. It's like football or anything. If you don't play every day and practice, you will not be able to be a pro football player, and here you will not be able to be a pro Fortnite player. So you should be consistent and should always practice on the map. If you don't make it every day, you will not be able to do anything with it. So always, every day, after I jump into a lobby, it doesn't matter which time, and also jump into a lobby. I'm sorry, jump into a lobby and jump into the creative hub and enter the message. Just showcase the maps, enter them, and play and practice editing every day. And one day you'll be a champion, and to also test out your new skills, get into for example, a match, a solo match, and play and test your new moves with the others that come and attack you, and you will see that these moves are really beneficial, and you're getting better day by day. So this second step is the most important. The first step is the most beneficial, because if we don't do the second step, we will not be able to benefit from the first step or even from the third step. So let's get on the third step. The third step is to always know your opponent. And what I mean by that, you should learn your opponent's moves. For example, I'm playing a match and a pro with some big edits came and killed me, and I got frustrated and everything. Okay, I understand that, but after that I saw what he did. For example, I saw to open opened a double door, then opened it and closed again, or maybe he opened a big wall at it and then I did it again. You see, you should learn what did he do that killed you and able to prevent from happening if for another player tries to do it, and you yourself. You should see what his player is doing to eliminate you, and you should just jump into a creative map and do the same move until you feel yourself that you can do it. Enter the move and you can see that you can do it. Enter a hub, a creative hub. Enter a map, maybe a battle royale map. If you want to be alone, okay, not a problem. And open a wall, whatever he did, and keep on practicing it until you become ready to do it on other players. And even after you practice the move, get into a solo match or any other match and play the move in front of others, and you'll see if you really can do it. What to do? Okay, so as I said, you should do these steps in order to be helpful. So one step, practice. Second step, be consistent. And the third step is to learn your opponent's move And these are my tips for you boys to become helpful. I hope they were helpful and you to become very skilled in editing. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and you found this tutorial helpful. And if you do, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget the notifications bell and miss out on any of my videos, because I have a couple of cool videos coming and tutorials like this. And I think in a second video we will be working on the aim of the Fortnite player. So we talked about the first element in a pro Fortnite player. The next video talk about the second video, so to stay tuned and get notified when the other video will upload. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and put on the notifications bell. It will mean the word for me, to make me very glad and very helpful, and I know that you want to learn more of the tips that can make you a Fortnite pro. And that was basically my tip. I hope you become the best actor in the world that can challenge Ninja and others. And goodbye boys, and peace.